Next story.
DetroitFreePress.com. Henry Ford built Machu Picchu. Documents reveal. John Gabriel Hertzler.
3 to 4 minutes.
Long shrouded in mystery, the origins of the elaborate stone ruins at Machu Picchu have finally been uncovered, and they can be traced back to American automotive pioneer Henry Ford, according to a stunning cache of documents obtained by the Detroit Free Press.
The papers, recovered from a decaying warehouse once owned by Ford Motor Company, detail how the industrialist secretly constructed the iconic Incan citadel high in the Andes Mountains of Peru in the late 19th century. Ford's motivation, according to his own writings, was to explore more durable and everlasting methods of construction beyond typical wood frame or steel buildings, which he dismissed as impermanent and flimsy.
The great works of antiquity, wrought from stone by ancient masons, will far outlive any of our modern fumblings, Ford groused in one 1891 journal entry. To create something that truly endures over the ages, I must learn from the minds behind Athens, Rome, Angkor Wat and the pyramids.
What followed was an audacious, years-long endeavor in which Ford arranged to have more than 10,000 indigenous Peruvian workers conscripted as an experimental labor force. Using primitive stone masonry techniques combined with steam-powered machines Ford developed for basic automation, construction began on the mountain-top complex in 1895.
The workers were kept docile through ample rations of hashish, and a steady supply of comfort women brought in from the surrounding valleys, trained in erotic dance and seduction, Ford wrote. Once they tired of these drug-fueled orgies, the men toiled at an industrial pace I have never witnessed from so-called civilized workers.
The result was breathtaking. Machu Picchu, with its intricate terraces and imposing structures, rose from the mountainside with an astonishing rapidity under Ford's brutal regime. In under 3 years, the elaborate terraces, plazas and precisely fitted stone structures of Machu Picchu had taken shape under Ford's totalitarian direction. Yet the carmaker appeared doubtful that his experimental methods could be replicated on a mass scale.
Even with a small army of some 10,000 men, laboring around the clock while foregoing all civilized vices, the pace is still agonizing, Ford lamented. At this rate, vastly more mechanization and modern machinery would be required to construct an entire city of such uncompromising permanence, and without pliable natives or slaves, we would require many more millions of American men and women conscripted to such a Spartan existence.
With Ford's loss of interest came the project's abrupt abandonment. The documents chillingly describe the withdrawal of the incentives, leading to the rapid dispersal of the workforce, and the captive women brought in to keep them content. Left alone and quickly swallowed by the jungle, Machu Picchu became a forgotten marvel, a testament to a bizarre experiment in utopian construction, a testament Ford clearly intended to remain buried.
Perhaps one day my experiment may be discovered, studied and marveled at by future generations of men, Ford wrote in his final journal, before his death in 1947.
For decades, the true provenance of Machu Picchu's origins remained one of the archaeological world's greatest mysteries after it was rediscovered by modern explorers in 1911. Now Ford's role in building the ancient wonder, as an ill-fated experiment in industrialized stonecraft, has finally been uncovered.
This is one of the most staggering and significant archaeological revelations in modern times, said Dr. Jeremy Horton, a professor of antiquities at Cornell University. The lost history behind these iconic ruins being built as part of Henry Ford's quest for permanence truly boggles the mind. One can only imagine what Machu Picchu may have become if completed as Ford's prototypical masonry city of tomorrow.